Yeah, thank you. It's fine.
Wow, we got people here. Listen, I just want to mention tonight we have a special live seminar tonight on Let's Go Help 2, and it's going to be on veterans, but it's more than veterans. If you're a veteran or you're a family of veteran, you're active, not active, retired, you have a loved one who's a veteran, join us tonight. It's at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and you can find the link. It's a Zoom link, and if you go to main events page on Let's Go Help 2, you see a tab on the left, come main events, and you could get right in and do that at 8 o'clock. And it's for veterans, but to me, it's so veterans know everything. See, we have so many programs that are just set up for veterans, but that's just a tip of the iceberg. I mean, and I believe if you're a veteran, you should be first in line for every program we got. Yeah. I used to give speeches over Walter Reed Hospital. And that's why it's not only the veteran programs, you got to learn all the other programs. And that's what Let's Go Help does is show you all the programs, not only just veteran programs. I mean, sure, if you're a vet, you want to go there. But then you don't stop there. You have to keep going because there's so many better programs that are for anybody. Certainly there's programs just for veterans, and you want to know about them. But you also want to know about all the other programs for anybody. So you can walk off the street. So that's why even though the title on this is for veterans, it really is for anybody to know. And we'll go through programs. And it's a 2-hour. It may even take another session after this because there's so much stuff out there. So that's tonight at 8 to 10. So that's 2 hours. And don't forget, we have a recording of it. So if you miss it tonight, you can do again. And remember, if you're on Let's Go Help 2, you also have free access to our Facebook group. And that's where I answer most of the questions. So if you go over to the Facebook group once in a while and you want to get me for an answer, we'll give you, make sure you should be linked up and ready to go. But if you're not, just ask for access to it. And we'll make sure you get access to the Facebook group. And you could start a discussion there. And I answer those first. And it may take me a day or so, to answer them all because I try to answer everyone because that's the way I learn. If you tell me what problems you have, then I can figure out what you need and find out the best sources to solve that problem. I mean, I've been doing this for 40 or 50 years now. And I got a few more years left. And what's nice, I want to thank everybody for helping other members because I see that that's really the great part of this group is that people helping other members. And we have a lot of that going on. And I want to show my appreciation for everybody who does that. And don't forget, we're giving out free laptop computers now. We have about 30 or so we're giving out before the end of the year. And then every month we'll give out maybe about 20 more. So you could apply for that. And remember, to apply for that, you have to try to see if you could find some nonprofit near you that gives it. And if you can't, and you've done that research, then you apply for ours, and we'll see if we could get you one for that. So that's important to know about. And also, the grant for January 4th ends on January 4th. So make sure you apply for that. And you'll in the beginning of the welcome page, you'll see one of the features things is the application. So we have an application. Make sure you put in your phone number. Make sure that your account is current because we got to check on the accounts because we only want to give the money because the people who pay are the ones that make the profit for us. And so we want to make sure we give the profit to paying members. So if you go to letsgohelpmember.com, you could check out if you're up to date, before you apply. And make sure you put in your number because a lot of people are not picking up their money. And so we got to chase them down to make sure they know they won. I guess life gets so busy that they forget, or I don't know. We all have busy lives. So you can't tell. I mean, we all struggle through this life. And I hope Let's Go Help helps the struggle a little bit. I know we can't solve all the problems we'd like to, and none of us can, but to know that there's some people around that want to help you try to solve them yourself. And that's why it's a do your own thing kind of thing. We're not going to, we help you, but help you help yourself. That's why we're able to charge only $20, because you're going to do a lot of the heavy lifting. You have to contact the offices. You have to find out if that's really for you or not, and then go on from there. Now, we show you we do. Otherwise, if you don't have us, you go to Google and you'll never find anything. All you find in Google is people who want to get money from you. And we want to show you websites that only give money, not take your money. So that's our job, is to be here, and everybody who works with us, and really the volunteers that are members are just so important in this, because you're on the ground applying for things. You're on the ground talking to people in your neighborhood who give out grants, and you could share that important information. We can't afford to have that kind of help all over the world like that. Maybe someday we will, but more importantly too, it's you to learn the tools to do this yourself. I mean, the goal here is for you to learn the information, the kinds of things that are help, the techniques and tools where you can get this yourself. So once you learn that, then you should stop giving us money and go out and do it yourself, or just stay and help others. And that's important, I think, to helpful. And I'm so proud of what we're doing. Not only giving, we've given over $500,000 now to members. And that's something I never thought. I mean, I'm just a small business guy. Never thought I'd be able to do something like that. And it's because of you, because of the members that do this. So you're the most important thing in this group. We'll try to help you with sincerity every day if we can. The people who work with me have that same feeling. The only mission they have is to help you. And we all do it different ways, and that's what's nice. We all solve different kind of problems for different people, and have different skills and techniques. And to try to have every answer a cookie cutter, I think, is wrong, because there's many ways to solve all kinds of problems. My way is one way. Everybody else has different ways, and they learn to do it. And if you have an open heart and an open mind, you could still keep learning how to do things. Life changes out there every day. And the more you get input about the changes, then the more you could learn to take advantage of these changes. See, the problems create opportunities. So there's problems out in the world. That really is an opportunity. It's a pain in the ass, yes, but life is a pain in the ass. And if you're not ready to deal with pain in the asses, then life's going to be pretty boring. And if you get that in your head, to me, is that, boy, then it's just, it's how good are you? And that's how you improve yourself, by dealing with the pain in the ass. If you don't deal with the pain in the asses, then you're not growing, and you're not satisfying that inner soul of you. You're a plant. We're all organic, and we want to grow. In other words, if you were a plant in the ground, you die if you don't grow, right? You have to keep growing. And same with us humans. We have to keep growing, and you grow by by solving problems. That's how you grow. You don't grow when everything's easy. And I know instinctively us lazy humans want to do that, want to sit on the beach and collect money. But you don't grow that way. And that's why you grow only by facing the problems and trying to figure out a way around it, a way through it, a way over it, or whatever. And that means having options. You have to know your options. And that's why Google is, it's great stuff, but it doesn't show you options. It shows you options to spend money. And if you don't have money and you're trying to figure out how to get it, to me, Google's worst place, because all the people there want to get your money. So you got to stay away from that. And if you do use it, just try to concentrate on contacting organizations that are .gov or .org. Those are organizations that are here to help you get money and help you solve problems, not for you to solve their problem by giving them money. So that's it. So I'm going to do another video like this on Facebook so they know about it. Leave messages here the way you do it so we can answer your questions. You want me to answer the question, get over to Facebook. If you didn't sign up there yet, it should be free. If you don't get on free, then send. Here's the email. Somebody, I don't know how to put a chat. Our customer service really is free. Let's go help at gmail.com. Okay, let's go help at gmail.com. Oh, I see. I got to put on the chat. Okay. Oh, I see lots here. Okay. So, if you can't get in, let's go help on Facebook, then email magic, Mary. Okay. There we go. Okay. Sandra, the veterans program tonight. Yes. Tonight at 8:00, veterans program. It's a Zoom call. Great. Meet there. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell everybody. Yeah, Sabrina's did a lot of research to get this together, and she said she's got so much, may have to take two sessions, not one. Hi, Amy. How are you? Charity Spencer, we're so lucky that you didn't stay with the fat guys. Well, they're boring as shit, tell you the truth. And when I first started this, I was helping rich people because they pay anything. They know they can make millions. So giving me a couple $1,000 as peanuts. But they're just boring. They don't have fun in life. And they don't need help. I mean, that's the biggest thing. We want to feel wanted, that we're helping somebody in life. And that's why helping rich people is not very satisfying. Yeah. Joseph, how are you? Good morning. I was wondering if a representative in the White House who can help me. Representative in the White House. I have called everyone in Wisconsin. I don't know where to turn. I think, Joe, I sent you a new grant program in Wisconsin. Did you get that? There's a new grant program. I forget what it is, but I sent that listing to you up there. No, the White House won't help you. What you have to do is call every program. And the other thing, Joe, is you're looking for a grant and asking for help from people. It's bad to say you want a grant, okay? Because you really need help. If somebody had another way, in other words, just think, instead of a grant, somebody said, hey, you're selling this, I'll buy $10,000 worth of that. That's better than a grant. Somebody giving you a $10,000 order. So there's a lot of ways to solve these problems. So if you come in and say, hey, I want a grant, Charity, that's so nice of you to say, and that warms my heart. And there's nothing more as I get older, is just trying to keep your heart open. I don't know. There's so much in life that tries to close it and make you pissed off and everything. And that's why people that are mean here, I'll give them all their money back. They don't have to be mean here. Want to make sure that you help people keep their hearts open. I'm in New York and can't even get a phone number for any kind of help as far as grants or for a laptop. Okay, so if you tried, it's 311 in New York City. You could go to 311.org and put in computers and see. There has to be organizations. Or what I like to tell you too, better than 311 or 211 is findhelp.org. So if you go findhelp.org, Sandra, and look for nonprofit organizations and you call them, even if it doesn't sound like it's for you, you call them anyway, because then you talk to them and say, hey, okay, you don't have something for me, but you're in this business. Maybe you know somebody who has. So that's another thing, Joseph. Don't ask for a grant. Almost is there a program for PhD projects for my something for my construction business with the government. Your friend Joey at Contractors and oh, yes, uh, well, there's what it's called. Yeah, selling, your small business development center helps you get government contracts. And there's another one, PTAC, PTAC, I think it is. So if you Google PTAC and then sell to the government, you'll see a listing of all the offices and those that are available that help you get government contracts. And that's all they do. They're free. So when you call them, I mean, they have grants to help you do it, but don't ask for a grant. Say, I need help. That's all. My business, I'm trying to grow my business and I need help. Wendy, how are you? Hope you say Charity. Yeah, maybe I'm a glutton, or I think I'm just a feelings junkie. I mean, God, life is feeling something, not being boring and not feeling anything. So good and bad. I want to use all the crayons in the box. That's what I want to do. Amy, hello again. Charity, Spencer, good mornings. You're the sunshine. I love that red hair. Okay, so come on back. At 8 o'clock tonight. Let me go. Thanks for getting up at 8 p.m. tonight. Thank you, Sandra. Please, and just sit there with an open heart and see people. Ask stupid questions. Remember, ask stupid questions. And when you talk to people in the government, don't tell them you want money. Tell them you need help. I need help. I have this problem. I can't get a job. I can't start my business. I need help. Can you suggest where to get help? And then you have to follow up on that. And you have to call people. You have to keep talking to people to find help. We have so much help in this country, but it's not in Google for you to easily find. And what you have to do is talk to people who are in the business of giving help. So they're most likely to know of other people that give help directly to the kinds of help you need. Does that make sense? And don't forget, for us, a customer service is letsgohelp@gmail.com. That's Magic Mary, we call her. She's way above my pay grade. She could solve so many problems that I can. I don't even know where the hell the buttons are, and that's important to do. And other people. And so go through and see what other people say, what they're looking for, and give suggestions. I mean, it's helping. I mean, that's why I feel so satisfied in life now, because we're helping so much, and to feel that that joy of helping is just the nicest thing. Just joined a few days ago, ready to get some grant help. Great, Ryan. And that's why the best thing is to start it out. A PTAC, there it is, Joseph, right. And I answer a lot of questions. I dip into here once in a while, but I haven't been here much, and I want to learn. So the more questions I ask are the better. And so I answer most of the first ones if you start a new question on Facebook. Now, truthfully, Let's Go Help 2 is a nicer place to be because there's less junk. I mean, the scammers and everything are able to sneak into Facebook, and they can't seem to sneak in here. So listen, guys, I got to make more announcements about the seminar tonight. Hope you're there. And again, if you miss it, don't forget, you can watch it fresh frozen. So it'll be available on video to see after it's finished. I maybe take a few hours to render and get it up. But I thank you so much. And don't forget to apply for the January 4th grant. Let us know if you need a computer and you've tried to get one and they said that you're not eligible for what reasons, and document that. And we'll try to get you in the hopper to see if we get you one. We're going to do that every month. So not only $60,000, but free computers. Now, how do you like that? Thank you again, Charity. It's nice to hear your kindness. Oh, did you send a picture, Charity? Yeah, if you got a part of it. So to show people that this is real, man, I'm not screwing around here. This is no hype. It is. It sounds like it. If I ain't say anything, it sounds like a hype. Yes, you can apply. No, only once per grant, and then only once you win one, then give a chance for other people. Thank you, Charity. You're sweet. Okay, how do we do this? And live stream. Thanks to everybody.